Now on CoastTV News.
A Georgetown road closure, when and why one Georgetown road is closing. And in sports, Indian River football hoping to capture their first 1A Delaware State title since 2011. A post-Thanksgiving winter storm, how millions are being impacted by this storm.
Yeah, and you can see that lake effect snow bands up towards the north there, New York, PA getting affected. Here, just bone dry cold. But are we going to have any snow chances of our own? My full forecast is coming up.
This is CoastTV News at 11.
Good evening, I'm Brandon Ferguson and welcome to CoastTV News at 11. Tonight, we begin in Georgetown. On your screen now is where Del Dot says Bryan Store Road will be closed starting this Monday through Friday, December 6th. Del Dot says the reasoning for this closure is for installation of crossroad pipes. For detours you can use to avoid this closure, visit coasttv.com. Speaking of giving, while you're out shopping on these big shopping days, grab a toy for Ocean City's Police Department Toy Drive. They're looking for unwrapped toys valued at $40 or less. All toys will go to the Worcester County's Gold's Helping Hands for the Holidays program, which provide gifts to over 500 people each year. Donations can be dropped off at the Public Safety Building on Coastal Highway until December 11th. Indian River football aiming to take down the undefeated Tatnall Hornets in the 1A Delaware State Championship. Delmarva Sports Network's Michelle Roberts takes us to Abysinio Stadium.
Today, Indian River football looking to earn their third state championship in program history and dethrone the defending state champs Tatnall. Early in the third, it's IR's defense, Nolan Stanizowski, with a big pick six to put Indian River up 35-17. But Tatnall responded, forcing 3 IR fumbles in the third. Then Quinn DeVere to Chris Gordon, who leaps up to make the catch and breaks through the defense for the touchdown. The Hornets took a 44-35 lead. But in the fourth, Darnell Stokes with the rushing touchdown, his fourth of the day, puts IR down by just 4 points. With under 2 minutes remaining on 4th and 11, IR pulls out the hook and ladder play. Michael Parenteau pitches it to Javion Chandler, who takes it to the house for the 47-45 IR lead. After a failed PAT attempt, it's all up to IR's defense. Tatnall going for it on 4th and 2 instead of kicking the field goal, and Indian River making the stop with time winding down, and IR wins 47-45, capturing their third state trophy and first since 2011. Darnell Stokes and head coach Philip Townsend explains the team's mentality late in the fourth quarter and how they got the win.
We ain't been in this position in 14 years, and I feel like our coaches proud, community proud, and I feel like we bring it home for IR.
We're a four-quarter team all year. We knew going into the second half that Tatnall's a high explosive offense. We got to play 4 quarters. Unfortunately, in the second half, we came out hot and then had some turnovers. But the best thing about this group of kids is they don't bicker, they don't get down on each other. They're a brotherhood. They continue to fight together. And I knew once we got that ball back in the offense's hand, I knew we were going to score. And then I knew once the defense was out on the field with not much time left, that I knew that my guys would get it done, and they did.
Reporting from Wilmington, Delaware for the Delmarva Sports Network, I'm Michelle Roberts.
This is quite the week for advocates who want to keep children and teens off of social media. 2 new bans seek to curb the dangers it can pose to young people. Australia is now the first country in the world to ban social media users under the age of 16. Its new law will fine companies that don't take, quote, reasonable steps to enforce the restriction. Passage of the law follows several high-profile youth suicides. Critics point out that some children and teens use social media to connect with support systems. Others say tech companies don't have the tools to enforce the law. The Australian ban comes as TikTok says it's restricting how minors can use beauty filters. There's one thing shoppers are adding to their carts this Black Friday, and that's more debt. Recent surveys show nearly half of all holiday shoppers haven't paid off debt that they racked up on last year's holiday purchases. And one survey showed a third of holiday shoppers are at least $5,000 in debt. But while those numbers are alarming, they're not slowing spending this year at all. Over half of holiday shoppers said they plan to use cards to buy gifts. We now take a live look into Dover, and our first alert meteorologist Chris Mastrobono joins us now. Good evening, Chris. Quite a cold one out.
That's right, Brandon. I'll tell you what, if you got any deals shopping today, yeah, you were bundled up, had maybe a coffee, hot chocolate, because we saw below average temperatures today despite those sunny skies. 40 degrees was our high in Georgetown. We saw 37 in Easton, 41 Salisbury, and 43 in Ocean City. Live look into Ocean City, where it is calm but very cold out there, especially away from the coast. We say so on to November and hello to December. Now, as we get into tomorrow night, right around this time, we could see a few scattered snow showers or rain showers roll over the area, not expecting much as far as accumulation is concerned. We see a more significant system roll in midweek. That is a clipper system, which could bring us a brief round of some rain or a mix of rain and snow. And then behind that, we see a reinforcing shot of cold air. So we're going to be below average for the extended forecast. You can see, as I mentioned, away from the coast with the clear skies and the calm winds, that has allowed temperatures to tank pretty nicely in the lower 20s. Clear skies throughout much of the east. We see the lake effect snow up to the north, New York and upstate Pennsylvania. And then this system down to the south, that we'll talk more about. We'll talk more about those snow shower chances and how low those temperatures are going to fall in that 7-day forecast here in a few moments.
Now to millions of Americans facing dangerously cold temperatures and heavy snow this weekend. Jen Sullivan has details on what travelers can expect on the road and in the skies.
A massive winter storm impacting millions of Americans. In Buffalo, some areas could see close to 6 feet of snow by Monday. Multiple counties in upstate New York now under a state of emergency.
It's going to be a shock to the system because it's the first major snow of the season.
A similar sight in Erie, Pennsylvania, where people are digging out of the snow.
Yesterday I shoveled for 4 hours. Wow. And now I've been out here for about an hour.
The storm causing treacherous conditions on the roads just as millions of Americans head home for the Thanksgiving holiday.
It's the worst I've ever seen.
Some areas of Pennsylvania could see up to 4 feet of snow by Monday night, according to the National Weather Service.
Winter coming in with a bang. Yeah, definitely a big change from what we've been seeing.
Arctic air coming down from Canada is forcing temperatures to tumble across half the country. The bitter cold is triggering lake effect snow around the Great Lakes region. Even south of the Ohio River Valley, many states under winter alerts, impacting roughly 10 million people. All of this coming during the busiest week of the year for travel. Many airports already packed with people.
A lot of people was flying out and flying in, so yeah, it was pretty congested.
Officials warning drivers to stay indoors if they don't have to travel. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
Yeah, you can see those intense snow bands. Buffalo up to Watertown, just like a fire hose pulling in that moisture. You're going to need a yardstick to measure it up there. No snow here, but we'll talk about a cold 7-day forecast in minutes.
Coming up next on Coast TV News at 11, how you can donate to the Bless Our Children campaign and bring the holiday cheer to those in need.
It's the holiday blowout sale at Rudy Marine. Bentley and Sunchaser pontoons, closeouts and leftovers, lowest prices of the year. Free 6-year Yamaha extended warranty. Free 2025 service package. RudyMarine.com. Route 113, Dagsboro, Delaware. Be there.
For many in our community, the holidays can bring about stress as they strive to create unforgettable moments.
That's where the Bless Our Children campaign can help.
Every penny you give helps families right here on Delmarva.
You can help local children by accepting the Shell Brothers Bless Our Children Challenge. As our thank you, we'll list our business name on the Shell Brothers Honor Roll.
You can donate by sending a check or money order to the address on the screen or online at blessourchildren.org.
Together we can make the holidays this year a special one.
When you buy a pontoon from Rudy Marine before December 6th, you get the lowest prices of the year. Free Yamaha 6-year warranty. Free 2025 service package. Leftovers, closeouts. Best time to buy is now. RudyMarine.com. Route 113, Dagsboro, Delaware. Be there.
This is the time of the year for all of us here at Coast TV and our sister stations to collect donations for the Bless Our Children campaign. That money goes to local nonprofits who hand select families in need, so every child gets a gift Christmas morning. So far, we have raised over $118,000. Here's some of the folks who made it happen.
And we want to thank businesses, groups, individuals, and so many more who have donated at least $1,000 to the Bless Our Children campaign and stepped up to join the Shell Brothers Challenge.
Here's a Shell Brothers honor roll in amounts given in increments of $1,000.
Atlantic Community Foundation, James Maloney.
Eastern Shore Corvette Club, Inc., Tony Tank Tribe number 149, Carolyn D. Lehman Johnson, Midway Par 3,
Edward Jones Office of Melinda Tinkle, Jeff and Ann Vitas. In loving memory of John Angeles, Kathy and Michael Newcomb.
Apgar Turf Farm, Inc., Suicide Bridge Restaurant in memory of Bill O'Hickman.
Eastern Shore Region Antique Automobile Car Club, SPI Pharma Incorporated, Peninsula Imaging LLC, Johnny Janasic.
In loving memory of Sean Noel.
Classic Cakes,
David and Luis. Willard's Lions Club, Mr. and Mrs. R. Dean Goldsboro.
Rose Wheaton, Horsey Poultry Farm LLC, American Legion Post 64, Tops Cut Off, American Legion Sinpuxent Post 166.
Jefferson, Orion, Doan, and Sterner, PA. Pepsi Bottling Ventures. Crowley Associates Realty, Inc., Murray's Residential Services.
Eastern Shore Auctions by Willie Benton, Burris Logistics, Terra Firma of Delmarva Paving, Alan Corman and Son Incorporated.
Lewis Rehoboth Moose Lodge 646. J. Stacy Hart and Associates. Dwayne and Brandy Geis Absolute PDR.
ABC Refrigeration Incorporated in memory of Pop, Ramco Solutions, Miranda Hard and O'Leary Contracting LLC, Closet Works of Delmarva LLC.
Unfinished Business Thrift Shop, Idlewild Ruritan Club, Redmond Orphans Board, Painting in America Made Great Again Early Johnson Painting.
HVAC Services Unlimited Incorporated, Contractors for a Case Foundation, Mike Singleton's Pest Control, Shore Fund Tractor Pullers.
Historical Vintage Car Club of Delaware, Inc., in memory of Maurice and Pearl Jordan.
Sons and Daughters of Italy in Ocean City Lodge number 2474, Dagsboro Paint and Wallpaper, Chris's Pool Service.
Lydia's Grab and Go Bistro, IES Residential, Inc., in memory of Joan Louise Ranger, Creative Concepts.
Collins Wharf Sod, K&T Utilities LLC, Eastern Shore Traffic LLC, Chesapeake Trenching Incorporated.
G.R. Campbell Construction, Cox's RV Repair, Zion Church of Salisbury Women of Faith, Wheels That Heal Car Club, American Legion Auxiliary Sinnepunxent Unit 166.
Preston Gromark FS, American Veterans Thrift Store, Cheer Incorporated Employees, Daisy's Well Drilling, CG's Beach Base.
American Legion Nanacoke Squadron 6, B&R Auto Parts, Inc.
Again, we appreciate all of you taking on the Shell Brothers Challenge as part of WBOC and Coast TV's Bless Our Children campaign.
And if you'd like to help, you can donate on our website at blessourchildren.org.
Thank you for helping WBOC, Coast TV, and DSN lend a hand.
And together, we can make the holidays this year a very special one.
Bless Our Children is administered by the Draper Holdings Charitable Foundation.
Today was Small Business Saturday. See how local shops were ready to shine.
And if you haven't done so already, tomorrow might be a good day to maybe hang up the Christmas lights. We're going to see partly cloudy skies throughout the afternoon. A chilly day, but not as windy as what we saw today. My full 7-day forecast is coming right up when Coast TV News at 11 continues.
Capture your favorite moments at the Coast TV photo booth. Strike a pose and snap a pic, all for free. View previous pictures and see the next event at coasttv.com under the Features tab. The Coast TV photo booth, sponsored by Baths by Spicer Brothers.
You owe this group of seniors to play your very best, because a year from now, juniors, and 2 years from now, sophomores, and 3 from now, freshmen, you're going to be sitting in this locker room for the last time, right? And you're going to want those guys that are in that locker room with you to play with everything they have for you, right? You owe them that, because someday you're going to want the guys in that locker room with you to play that way for you.
A big part of me being who I am is my faith, and I'm really grateful I work somewhere that accepts everybody, right? They really value people who have different backgrounds, different beliefs. They see that as a strong suit. Putting my faith towards what I do for work has been really helpful. My faith has really led me to just love everyone I come in contact with and share their stories more. I think it gives me this empathy that I wouldn't have without my beliefs.
Coast TV, our community, your news, where every story hits close to home.
Local businesses are the lifeblood of our communities.
When you're shopping for gifts this holiday season, please buy local.
I'm Paige.
And I'm Leah from Coast Life, and we're urging you to buy from businesses on Delmarva this holiday season.
Whether it be cars, toys, or furniture.
When you shop local, you support your local community, you protect local jobs, and you strengthen the local economy.
So let's use our buying power.
Because together, we make Delmarva stronger.
Get the Coast TV News app, the latest and most up-to-date stories for your coastal community. Coastal news customized to your needs. Download the Coast TV News app on your Apple or Android devices. Coast TV, our community, your news.
Well, it is a cold, bone-dry night on the peninsula. In fact, one of our coldest nights we've seen since March. Currently 23 degrees in Salisbury. Winds are calm, skies are clear, and that's allowing for those temperatures to really bottom out. In fact, we're going to hit our lows just after midnight, and then the temperatures will slowly begin to creep up through daybreak tomorrow. Clear skies and dry conditions here, but can't say the same for folks along the Great Lakes there up in Watertown, Buffalo. They're asking people to shovel the Buffalo Bills Stadium in anticipation for tomorrow night's game. We have this weak disturbance across portions of St. Louis, southern portions of Indiana. This moisture is pushing to our south, but we will see a few clouds increase through the overnight and through daybreak Sunday. 40 degrees was our high today after a morning low of 24. Record high is 74, set back in 2006. We have the small craft advisories have expired, and we put a bow on the month of November. The hottest temperature was 82 degrees, and note the rainfall. That is what we're really beginning to look, we're really focusing our attention on, is the lack of rainfall as we try to make way from this drought and this rainfall deficit that we've had. Nearly over an inch and a half deficit for just the month, but for the year, we're nearly over 8.5 inches. Now, we are on pace for our driest autumn on record. This is the last day of meteorological fall. We begin meteorological winter tomorrow, so that is, these records are kept. And you see the previous driest autumn on record was back in 2001. As I mentioned, hitting our lows here over the next few hours. Clouds will increase, and then we will see partly cloudy skies tomorrow afternoon. Not as breezy as where we were at today, and we're going to bump those temperatures up about 5-6 degrees. May touch that 50-degree mark there in Chickateague. That'll be the mild spot. Other than that, we will stay cool and dry throughout the day. Now, as we head into the evening hours, that weak disturbance past our south could see a few stray snow showers or rain showers, not going to amount to much. And then we repeat it on Monday, clear and cold and dry as we start the first full week of December. And there's that moisture rolling through potentially tomorrow night around 10, 11 o'clock. You can see a few showers, but you can see temperatures are above that freezing mark. So we're not expecting anything to stick if we do see any snow showers. But if you're heading out, maybe picking up a tree over the next few days, looking very nice, but just cold, sunny, and dry over the next few days. And we're going to see plenty of sunshine. And then that front comes through Wednesday into Thursday, just reinforcing that cold air as we head into the latter part of the week. Wednesday into Thursday, we could see a late shower, and then we're back into the 30s by Friday and Saturday.
As you start your holiday shopping, local businesses are gearing up for customers for Small Business Saturday. Coast TV News reporter Zakia Jennings brings us to a local shop in Milford, how they prepared for today.
Shelby Grant is preparing to take on yet another holiday season. Grant owns Junebugs and Babybugs boutiques at the shops at Penny Square in Milford. She's in the stores finding ways to create a memorable experience for customers.
We're going to be offering refreshments, we're going to be doing some discounts and different sales and deals so that people can come out and really just enjoy the weekend.
Grant hopes to see new and returning customers this Small Business Saturday.
Small Business Saturday!
It's a marketing initiative to encourage people to shop locally during the holidays. 2 years into her businesses, and she feels twice as ready as she did last year to help people in Milford find the perfect gift for a loved one.
I love working with people every day. It's so much fun to dress people for events or to help them pick out gifts or jewelry. It's something I look forward to every day.
Longtime business owner Zachary King owns the building. He understands how important Small Business Saturday is.
So these days are big days for small businesses. It helps them keep their rent paid. It helps them keep their electric bill paid. Allows them to make a little bit of extra money. That really kicks off the holiday season too.
Here you will also find the Crafty Reader, Studio U Salon and Spa, and Shock Vinyl. Once you're done shopping, you can head to Fondue, also owned by King, for food and drinks. So whether you're looking for a good book, a good drink, or a gift for a loved one, local businesses in Milford and all of Sussex County have great deals and great connections for you this Small Business Saturday. In Milford, I'm Zakia Jennings, Coast TV News.
Still to come on Coast TV News at 11, experts tell us how to stay fit during the winter months. That's after the break on Coast TV News.
Life is full of little moments. Joyous laughter. Playful dancing. Bright smiles. Never miss a moment. Built for brighter days. Shell Brothers Homes.
Halo Ministries presents Visions of Hope, a Christmas celebration benefiting Halo's mission. This festive evening will be emceed by special guest Jimmy Hoppa and includes a 3-course dinner, live nativity, and music by Halo's Transformation Choir.
The performance features remarkable stories of transformation from despair to a life full of hope and purpose. Tickets are $50 and all proceeds benefit Halo's mission.
Get your tickets now at haloministry.org.
Ready to have some fun? Yeah! Somebody's having a night tonight.
I love this wheel.
Monday at 7 on Coast TV.
Next Jeopardy! Romance takes flight.
I just parked on the top floor of the parking garage at the Cincinnati airport, got down on one knee, and proposed right there on the spot.
Every year, do you come back for a candlelit dinner on the top floor of the parking garage?
Monday at 7:30 on Coast TV.
Attention employers on Delmarva. The Delmarva Job Fair, sponsored by the Stokely Center, is back and bigger than ever. Join us Saturday, February 1st from 10 to 2 at Delaware Tech in Georgetown. Connect with over 1,000 job seekers all in one place and grow your team. Secure your spot today at the most successful job fair on Delmarva. Go to WBOCevents.com. The Delmarva Job Fair, where great employers meet great talent.
We know that staying active and having a healthy diet are keys to good health. But this time of the year, the holidays and the cooler weather can derail our health goals. In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither has tips to stay fit and healthy all year long.
The days are shorter, the temperatures colder, and it can make staying healthy harder.
So really going into the winter season with a game plan so that we don't put on 10 pounds during the holidays.
Dr. Keisha Davis with the American Academy of Family Physicians says hone in on what you eat. She says to avoid fad diets and focus on fruits and veggies, which is harder in colder months, but still doable.
It's time to kind of switch to the sweet potatoes, the winter kales, those other vegetables that really sustain us for the winter. And I would remind folks that getting healthy fruits and vegetables frozen is a great option.
Motivation to exercise can wane in colder temperatures, but Davis says it's still important to be active. She suggests switching up when you exercise to earlier, lighter times of day. Davis says it's also important to designate a time to be active each day. Routines can help keep you on track. And she says to be prepared to work exercise in.
Maybe it's just walking around your home or apartment apartment complex. Maybe it's walking up and down the stairs. Maybe it's doing just some chair yoga. There are so many free videos that you can find on the internet that will just make sure that you are moving, staying active.
Davis says exercise during darker, colder months can also improve mental health, but she says it's also important to stay connected to others.
This is also an opportunity to build community, come close to the folks that you know and love.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Dr. Davis says this time of the year often brings a lot of stress, anxiety, and maybe even depression. She says a doctor can work with you on managing symptoms that go along with that. We now take a live look into Ocean City, and after the break here on Coast TV News at 11, we have a final check on your forecast. Coast TV News continues in just a few moments.
It's that time of year again to get the Honda of your dreams during Happy Honda Days, where you'll find great offers on a sporty new Civic, spirited Accord, fun to drive HRV, and versatile CRV. So don't wait, turn your holiday dreams into reality with a new Honda named KBB.com's best value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
DSN Plus is more energy, extra live games and on-demand replays anytime, anywhere. DSN Plus is more hype. From playoff matchups in unified football to marching band showcases, we highlight what makes Delmarva unique. DSN Plus is more hometown pride. We go wherever our teams go with up to 5 live games every weeknight. DSN is still free on air and cable, but get even more with DSN Plus, just $6.99 a month. Download the Delmarva Sports Network app from your app store today.
We are looking for your help with the next Coast Country Cares event sponsored by Spicer Brothers Construction. Stop by the center at Salisbury near the food court on Saturday, December 7th from 11 to 1. We will be collecting new unwrapped toys for Toys for Tots. Please help make a child on Delmarva very happy this Christmas morning with your toy donations. Coast Country Cares from Spicer Brothers. For your last roof installed by the best, the only choice is Spicer Brothers.
Welcome to the final score right here on the Delmarva Sports Network.
Watch Delmarva's only live and local sportscast. Final score on DSN.
What a win. So glad we were able to capture it on DSN.
5 days a week, the final score is bringing you live coverage of local sports teams and games.
And Kobe Annals goes for the one-hand jam and helps his team to the big victory.
The final score, weeknights at 10:30 p.m., only on Delmarva's Sports Network.
Don't miss Sunday Night Football. Tomorrow night, it's the struggling San Francisco 49ers against the red-hot Buffalo Bills. Coverage starts at 7, and stay tuned after the game for your local news. And Chris, we know they're expecting snow up in Buffalo. How's the weather look here on the coast?
Oh yeah, a lot of snow there. Here though, just cold and dry. In fact, live look into Ocean City, a cool, calm, and quiet night there. In fact, that's one of the mild spots at 33. Away from the coast, we have fallen into the lower 20s. As we roll into our Sunday, we're going to be chilly. We're going to see a few clouds to start, and then more sunshine through the afternoon. Not as windy as where we were at today, but temperatures will be getting up into the 40s, so lower to mid 40s across much of the peninsula under partly cloudy skies. You can get your forecast at any time by dialing our First Alert weather phone. And your Paul Davis 10-day shows a chance of a late snow or rain shower late Sunday into Monday. Skies clear Monday, Tuesday. We cloud up Wednesday into Thursday again. Could see another round of a few light snow or rain showers, and then we get really cold behind that front. And we're back into the mid to upper 30s for highs next Friday and Saturday.
Thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 11. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. Saturday Night Live starts right now. Have a great night.